After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help save you time and get claims paid faster.
Hello, Hail Stalkers, and this is Derek Klein. We are coming to you live from the Hail Palace today, and super excited to be talking about a lot more activity yesterday, which is obviously pretty rare to get that much activity here. Let's see if we can get. Thing doesn't seem to be running good today. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I cannot see what I'm doing. Awesome. So, well, we're just going to try to wing it here. Hopefully you guys can see us, and because I cannot see what's going on right now with our screen here. So I'm just going to try to, it's got me froze on the screen. So anyway, we're going to see if we can make this thing happen. Gotta love technology sometimes. So anyway, basically we've got a couple of things that we want to make sure to help you kind of track through here with these storms. So the first thing though is getting our notifications. You can actually watch these live videos live on our site. It's really easy to do, and the best way to do so is to just click, and I don't know if I'm touching the right areas here because I can't see where I'm at on the green screen, but just click the little lightning bolt there circled, and very easily for you it'll pop up the little box with the TV. Select that box and then just turn your screen, and voila, you're watching our live videos through our mobile app. A great way for you to kind of keep track of the storms on the go when you're not out in the field. And so this is one way that we try to help you. We also send you notifications, one that we're live, but also live when hail's occurring. If you're not getting those, at the minimum, at least get the alerts that are live when it's hailing in your area. These are free, so they're a really awesome resource for you. Over here you can see the little green dot. All you have to do is click on that green dot, and it enables you to be able to go to your notification settings on your user account. Once you do that, just select there where it says desktop, mobile, or email. You just got to select the area that you want, and then select the regions that you want to receive those alerts for, and as hail occurs, we'll actually get those alerts out to you. So yesterday, again, very active day with us here, and I'm going to see if maybe if I reset our camera here, maybe that'll... or not. Well, not for sure. So yesterday, though, a very active day as we had, let's back it up here, we had Atlanta, Lawrenceville, several other communities, Athens. We even had some hail over in Spartanburg, South Carolina. We had some stuff in North Carolina, but we did produce a 4-star map. This is basically the storms that skirted down the Alabama-Georgia line, and then we had some splits off of those that actually ejected off to the east instead of to the southeast. Those actually moved through the Atlanta area and produced some fairly large hail. We saw in Lawrenceville definitely some 2-inch hail in that part of the country. Athens, Georgia, we had some up to tennis ball size hail around Athens. Atlanta itself, in Atlanta, probably quarter size hail. There was some pockets just to the east of Atlanta, still probably would be considered in the metro, where we had some fairly large hail as well. And so there was some good stuff out there for sure. And hitting up to 108,000 houses with at least quarter size hail. Here's a look at some of the photos that we found yesterday, and you can see this is the green one. Again, I don't know if I'm touching the right area, but you can see the one here where it has all of the hail activity on it, and that's pretty impressive right there to see that much activity there on the screen. So yeah, so that was a pretty special little storm there that we had there, seeing that much hail. Here's a look at the map of it, and you can see again you've got Athens, you've got Lawrenceville, you've got down by LaGrange, Georgia, and we even had some pretty big activity down near Columbus on the state line, not visioned in here. You can see those two little pockets there just to the east of Atlanta, where we had up to golf ball size hail and some of those as well. So some pretty good stuff. You don't see this stuff typically in July, so it's pretty special to get anything like that. So yeah, so that was a pretty special day. So as we look forward to today, again, we're going to have some activity today, and what I see on the screen right now is actually me standing in front of the chat, but we'll see if that's what's actually there. If not, we might even have to restart this and do it again if it's not working. But basically what we've got here is we've got a pretty big area. So the remainder of that storm system, and again, I have no idea if I'm touching the right spot, but we basically got the remainder of that storm system tailing off the coast now. And what's going to happen is that front is going to allow some thunderstorms. In fact, they've already started to develop in parts of southern Alabama. There's a lot of storms in Florida, and I think that's going to take Jacksonville probably out of the main risk area there. But as you can see, we'll probably go about a 20 to 25% chance. The better chance is going to be back to the west, okay, back to the west from the Jacksonville area. So we're talking Tallahassee, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, maybe even as far west as Mobile, Alabama. I think that area probably has a pretty good shot. Then we're going to watch a secondary area as more moist air surges up around the low pressure up into southern Virginia, northern North Carolina. I think we're going to be able to eke out about a 10 to maybe a 15% chance at some large hail across that part of the country as well. So here's a look at it here. So you can actually see right up here, actually I think it's going to be back over here, but right up here in North Carolina, you can see that instability. This is all the instability in the atmosphere surging back to the north across North Carolina into southern Virginia. And then you can see Florida already pretty unstable. You can see here, again, Florida, the eastern parts of Florida, you can see it kind of stabilizes out with the thunderstorms that fired up this morning. So we're going to watch the new development back to the west in southern Alabama. I think that's going to pose the best hail threat as we go through the afternoon hours. The stuff that fires, you can see it kind of stabilizes the atmosphere even as those fire. Rain-cooled air kind of stabilizes everything that's going on with that. So let's break it down for you here. We're going to start off with Newport, Virginia. So right up on the coast there of Virginia. So that's what we're going to look at first. I think there could be some hail up to around 2 inches in diameter. And again, we're looking at 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I think early on they're probably going to wind down pretty early across Virginia. And again, about a 10% chance for hail. And if it hails, it's a pretty populated area. So I think, 15% chance that we could at least squeak out a 3-star map in that part of the country. So we dig south down towards Tallahassee. Again, from Tallahassee back to the west, I think that's where the best chance for hail is today. We're going to go from about 4, maybe even 2 or 3, as things are already kind of starting to fire up around there. So 4. So we'll say let's go ahead and change that to 2 till about 8 p.m. Then I think by 8 p.m. everything kind of stabilizes in the atmosphere with numerous showers and thunderstorms ongoing. Again, max hail size looks to be around 2.5 inches in diameter. And the chance at a 3-star map, we're going to go, or chance for hail in Tallahassee, we're going to go about 25%. And about a 30% chance that we could see a 3-star map. Again, this part of the country is fairly populated, so it doesn't take as many storms to actually hit something as it would, say, in Oklahoma or Kansas, where you have a lot of unpopulated areas. So you get a lot of hail that impacts a lot of areas that it shouldn't. So yeah, so that's what we've got going on for individual locations. Again, let's go to the 5-day forecast sponsored by the C3 Group. Really appreciate you guys for doing so. And again, today we're going to go about a 35% chance at a 3-star map combined for the whole U.S. So that's what our chances are. Again, max hail size around 2.5 inches in diameter. Again, the most likely area probably the western Florida Panhandle. And population is high all the way from Virginia down through North Carolina, South Carolina, into southeast Georgia, into northern Florida. There's a lot of people that live in there. And there is a few areas that we're going to be watching this afternoon. Again, here's our instability map for the afternoon. And as you can see right up here in the northern plains, there's another little pocket. So I think we'll have some severe storms in eastern Colorado and northwest, parts of northwest Nebraska, western central South Dakota, and the same thing for North Dakota. And again, we have our storms, our activity down in Florida. It's probably back over here on me, but in Florida, we've got all of our activity there that we're going to have to track as well. And as we go into your day on Monday, we've upped the chances a little bit for Monday as the storm system kind of continues to drag and slow down. So we're going to go about a 10% chance for a 3-star map. Again, max hail size around 2-inch in diameter and moderate population. Where is that population? Well, we're going to watch as this front kind of stops. It looks like Florida over here, well, back over here, is going to stay pretty stable, okay? So, but we're going to watch right in here, and again, hopefully I'm pointing at the right location, but we're going to watch right in here around New Orleans, southern Louisiana. That's the basic area. You can see the instability in place here, and so that's what we're going to have to watch for tomorrow. I think there will be at least a couple of isolated storms that develop, and if they can stay isolated, there is some conditions that are favorable. Not quite as favorable as today, and definitely not as favorable as yesterday or the day before, but they are there, and so we're going to have to watch Louisiana for tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon. And then as we kind of wind down and head into the middle part of next week, again, we're going to keep those chances pretty low at 0% chance for a 3-star map each day and 1.25 inches in low population as we watch kind of the atmosphere should begin to reset as our major storm system actually moves off and moves away. So that's what we've got for the forecast, and as always, you can always get a hold of us anytime that you need to. info@hailtrace.com. 855-334-4245 is our number. Feel free to reach out to us there. And on the weekend, if we don't answer, just leave us a message. We do have people on call. They'll reach back out to you and let you know what's going on or help you with anything that you might need help with. And as always, if you want to receive our Facebook alerts first, make sure that you select follow, and then in the drop-down menu, click See First. That'll make sure that Facebook pushes our alerts to you so you get them when you're on the go or anywhere that you might get. But I make sure that we are actually going to show up on your newsfeed. So we appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, if there's anything that we can do for you, please feel free to reach out to us. And we love to help you, and we love and appreciate you for watching us. Thanks, and have a great day.